My name's Tom Sublett. I am a newly elected county commissioner for Glenn County. I spent about 25 years in corporate America. Worked in the food industry as an operations executive, and I ran King and Prince Seafood here locally in Brunswick until we sold the company to the Japanese in 2005. I now work in commercial industrial real estate with Parker Kaufman Realtors part-time, and I had a little more time and a little more money than I used to have, so I decided to get involved directly in politics and run for county commissioner. I have always supported candidates. Over the years I've worked on congressional elections, senatorial elections, local elections. I supported a lot of the current elected officials we have in this area, but I decided to try to run myself and hopefully make a positive difference. I enjoy politics, I enjoy business, I enjoy community service. I've been the chairman of the Chamber of Commerce. I've been the chairman of our United Way. I'm on the board of directors of Community Foundation. I'm junior warden of St. Mark's Episcopal Church in downtown Brunswick. And I just feel like county commission service really is community service. Not so much a political service, which, any elected official is a politician, but I look at it as community service. I think we've got a lot of issues, like every area has issues. I think our county is very blessed to be diverse economically, and we have a lot of tourism, thank goodness. We have a lot of people who come to the area and spend money. And our economy is held up a little better than some of the smaller rural areas that are dependent on manufacturing, a lot of which has disappeared. But I still think we're going to have challenges. I think we're going to have to look at tightening our budget, tightening our spending. We're revaluing every parcel of property in Glenn County to try to get the values right compared to market, because as we all know, the economy and market value of real estate's declined in the last year and a half. So revenue streams are going to get a little tighter. The state of Georgia, like the federal government, is looking to cut spending on programs, and I think that's going to force us to get creative with our budget and our spending. Our jail issue is a very sticky issue. It's a very controversial issue. It's been going on now for at least a couple of years. It isn't resolved yet. We're going to have a workshop on the jail issue, and all work together and look at all the alternatives. I think we need to look at the alternatives to see what the best option is. We also have a lawsuit by a citizen that's still working its way through the courts that may affect us to come up with an alternate plan. And we have the city commission and the mayor who are very, very reluctant and hesitant to give up the streets that the county needs for the jail expansion, and they may not give up those streets, so we may be forced to come up with an alternate plan based on that as well. So I'm looking forward to working with the other 6 commissioners on the county commission. I'm looking forward to being productive and creative. I'm looking forward to working with the mayor and the city commission. We have to work together for the betterment of the citizens of Glenn County, and the jail issue needs to be resolved. I don't know when it'll be resolved. I don't think we need to rush to the first thing that we trip across we think is a good idea. I think we need to analyze it, talk about it, debate it, and try to build a consensus that we can act on that's in the best interest of all the citizens, and look long term. I think one of the things I'd like to see us do is good long-term strategic planning. In my corporate experience and training and past life, we did a lot of strategic planning and long-range planning. And while you can't get it exactly accurate, nobody's got a crystal ball and you can't predict the future accurately, you do have to plan for it. And you leave some flexibility in the plans, and you revisit your plan every year. And I think we need to do more long-range strategic planning, and I think the jail issue is going to have an impact on the community for many, many years to come. So I think we need to think about the jail issue in terms of 2009 and the current situation, but I also think we need to think in terms of 2030 and 2050. And if we're blessed with the growth that everyone's predicting, by the middle of this century we could have over 200,000 people living in Glenn County. And right now we have about 75,000 currently. That's tremendous growth. So we need to make sure we have plans for water, sewer, roads, bridges, schools, jails, all the services we need to provide to support that kind of citizen population. So I'm excited about the new year, and I'll do the best I can, and I'm always available to listen to citizens' concerns, and I want to talk with citizens and know what's on their minds. So have a great new year. I hope we all do.